Well, hello, hello, hello. For those of you that are in here, if anybody's in here, we had a little bit of technical difficulties tonight. I guess YouTube was having some issues with their live streaming platform, from what I hear from one of my buddies here on YouTube. And well, hey, I finally made it on. This has been a crazy night. Mason, how you doing, buddy? Killdeer survivor, Bucktails Outdoors. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. Much appreciated. Like I say, this has been a real crap show tonight. I don't know what the hell was going on, but almost had me throwing my MacBook through the wall, thinking I was having issues here. But obviously, the issues were not mine. Jeez, what a crazy night, Danny. Here we are, man. Thanks for your help. I appreciate you taking the Skype call, and yeah, us trying to get this worked out. It's kind of crazy. Beach Bluff Outdoors, how you doing? What's up, buddy? Good to see you. I'm gonna get myself looking at the other camera here, just because. Oh, maybe not. That's sorry. Gotta get my camera plugged in here. Sorry, fellas. Let's see if I can plug this in on the go. Let's say tonight was a real pain in the behind trying to get things all rigged up and everything. Just bear with me. The screen will come back here. Yeah. Here we are. Anyways, sorry, fellas. Yeah. So, anyways, I had a few cool things planned for tonight, and right now I'm just gonna crack myself a beer because this has been another YouTube moment. Yeah, so if you guys got a beverage, feel free to crack one with me. I'm having a detour by Muskoka Brewery. It's another IPA ale, something that I really enjoy. I don't think you guys have ever heard me say I don't enjoy any of my IPAs, but this one here is a good one. So cheers, here's to you boys. Thanks for sticking around. So I guess I lost an hour of my stream tonight, and it is what it is. Stubbs bitching and fishing. How you doing, man? Good to see you tonight. Thanks for popping in. Andrew Fishman, you too. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Here, I'm pleased to be here. I am. Hey, Andrew. Let's see here. I gotta get my cameras reorganized here, fellas, just because things are not of sort. No, I guess my YouTube camera, my little cam doesn't want to work. Oh well, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry too much. So if you guys see me looking off to the side, just please bear with me. It is what it is, like I say. Killdeer, yeah, we got everybody good in the house. So yeah, everybody's doing good tonight. Good to hear. Hope everybody's Tuesday is going well. One of the exciting things I wanted to do is I was just for over the last week or so, I've been working on my new Teesprings account, and finally got that launched yesterday, and I got some pretty cool things on there. I'll see if I can actually pull up my Teesprings channel there so you guys can have a little peek. Got a couple of really cool items on there. Of course, yeah, they're t-shirts and stuff like that. But I got a limited edition shirt there, something that I'm doing just to kick off the oh wow, man, everything's all messed up with this OBS tonight. Let's try this. Okay, there, try that, and let's try that. There we have it. So there's my new Teesprings channel, or I guess website, if you want to call it that. Had a little bit of fun doing this. Got a bunch of things on there. We got some men's tees over here. Got some ladies' tees on here. We got some hoodies and mugs, and if you guys want to get the ladies looking all sexy there, you can get them some nice looking Canoehound Adventure leggings for the ladies. Show these to my daughters, and I think they're both going to be ordering them. A little bit of Keep the Adventures Alive up the leg. That's all cool stuff. But the one that I like the most, and I'm actually waiting for my prototype to come in, is my 2019 special edition Canoehound Adventures thing there. I played around with the logo a little bit, got rid of the circle on this one here, put the Keep the Adventures Alive underneath, the YouTube logo, of course, and little 2019 date in the bottom left of the logo. So something cool, and it's available in a few colors, so you're not just bound by one color. Yeah, we got like the nice denim blue, we got the black, we got a dark gray, sort of a, I believe they call this a heather burgundy. Then there's a, I don't know what you would call that one there. What is that? That's more like a denim, I think, itself, and then a maroon. So got some really cool choices on there. If anybody's interested in that there, you can always have a look back at the down in the description of this video, and I've got the link to my Teespring channel. So maybe somebody like Dan or somebody wouldn't mind posting that for me. That would be awesome. Hey, we've got Jimbo in here from Knight's Armory. Thanks for coming out, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's get ourselves back to the screen here so you guys can see my pretty mug. Yeah. So what's everybody up to tonight? I was actually supposed to get started on my packing for a canoe trip that I was supposed to be doing this weekend, and I guess instead I'll be talking about something that's disappointing in the fact that the trip's been called off for a bit. One of the fellows there had something come up that he can't make the actual trip. So that there, coupled with Algonquin Park, is supposed to have a shit ton of bad weather. And if they get the bad weather, well, there's no sense going up there and putting up with 3 or 4 days of rain. So, you know, it is what it is. So I think what I'm going to do is I was talking to the wife, and if the weather's going to be not too bad, I don't mind if it rains and stuff, but I think I'm going to go to my day camp and maybe do an overnighter, maybe Friday night to Saturday. And reason being is I haven't been to my day camp in like 2 months, or probably it might even be more. Last time I was there was when I went and I finished building my bench, and I cut all kinds of firewood. If any of you seen that video and you seen I cut all kinds of firewood and got it all stacked up and nice, and in hopes that I would get back there soon enough, and things just got really busy around here with a bunch of renovations and stuff. So I wasn't able to really, or haven't been able to get out there, but been meaning to get out there and do an overnighter. I haven't even seen my day camp with leaves on the trees yet. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it was late fall when I was granted permission to use that property, and then I spent, as you've seen, all the winter there getting the site all prepared and stuff like that. So I haven't even had a chance to see the place with leaves. The one thing that does worry me about it is right now we've got a really bad infestation down here in southern Niagara or southern Ontario of deer ticks, and you could bet bottom dollar I'll be bathing myself in like DEET or permethrin or something like that there to try and keep those things off me, because the last thing I want to be getting is that nasty Lyme disease stuff, right? So yeah, so what do we got here? What do we got going on here, people? Been getting everything ready for our mountain vacation. Where are you going, Jim? That sounds like a pretty good time. You and the family, obviously, a little vacation time from the railway. Hunt Shack Wilderness, how you doing? How you doing? Minivan Mike, wow, there's a few new faces in here. We got Chase in here. We got Jessica in here. Nice to see everybody out. Jefferson, how you doing? Once again, I apologize for the lateness of the start of my stream here. Dan and I were discussing from Herbert T. Outdoors. I guess YouTube was doing something and they had a glitch going. I was actually preparing for like the first hour and a half before almost before the live stream was to start, and going through OBS and trying to get the preview going and things like that. and I just couldn't get the preview going. And I was beginning to think that there was a setting, so I deleted the scheduled event, and then I started it back up again, and I tried going live, just regular live, and nothing was working. I could not figure out why. I was about to send my MacBook sailing through the air. Good thing I had a beverage, a beverage close by, and that kept me a little calm, and I didn't have to worry about it too much. But yeah, so we finally. Dan was telling me that there's other people that are just starting to go live now, so there must have been a YouTube glitch, because YouTube is perfect. We all know that, and we'll just leave it at that. Don't want no strikes against me. So for those of you just coming in, if you haven't already done so, I'd appreciate it if you could smash that thumbs up button. Let's see if we can break my record tonight of 32, and we got just over an hour to do it because I've lost an hour here of the stream with this glitch that was going on. So, yeah, you're right, Jefferson. Where are all the likes tonight? Yeah, Herbert didn't do it. He didn't break YouTube this time. This time, Canoehound broke YouTube. So, and anybody else trying to get on there. Just came back from a little 13-mile float this past weekend. Oh, nice kill, deer. Whereabouts did you go, man? It sounds like a good time. Were you out in a canoe, boat, kayak, inner tube, water wings, floaty? Cool, Jim. Going off to Virginia, eh? That's awesome. I guess that's to somebody like yourself, that's considered going up north. You can. It's only probably about another 12 hours past Virginia if you want to come up here to Niagara. Love to see you come up, man. Bring the whole family down. Fishing with Grizzly Whiskers. How you doing, brother? Hey, man, I haven't seen you without all this stuff there. I'm gonna have to come check that out. For those of you that don't know, I guess Grizz is supposed to take off some of those Grizzly Whiskers, and I guess we won't really recognize the guy without it, right? This is kind of driving me nuts here. I gotta set this up a little different here, people. I'm gonna reach over my camera here for a minute, just because right now I don't like the idea of looking away from the cameras and trying to read the live stream. So I'm gonna set up one computer over top of the other, so I got both handy. And oh, well, that's a lot better. That's a lot better. Well, this is starting to look like a studio down here almost. Yeah, guys, so I was just talking a little while ago, just mentioning that I've launched my Teespring account. It's Teespring, I think, /store/Canoehound. If anybody's interested in some Canoehound swag, you can go on there and check it out. I do have a limited edition. I thought I'd try something really cool and just put together a limited edition t-shirt that I played around with the logo a bit, included my slogan on there. I got 2019, a little YouTube logo, and I've got high expectations, obviously, but what I'm going to do is once I've sold, or if I close in on selling 100 of those things, I'm going to pull it off. So it's going to be a limited edition thing. We'll see who can get these. I know there's already one sold. I've got one coming because, of course, I designed it with something I liked in mind and hope that everybody else might like it too. But I've got one on order in the sort of like the darker denim blue, and I don't know how long that'll take to come in, but yeah, we'll see what that looks like. So what have I lost here? Grizzly posted a video. Be sure to check it out. Yeah, check it. Yeah. Is that, Jim, is that the video of Grizz without the whiskers there or what? Hey, John, how you doing? I think this is I see you in our little chat all the time, our private chat there, and I don't think we've officially met. My name is Dennis, Canoehound Adventures. I've checked out your site a little bit there, and yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming on into the stream tonight. It's much appreciated for sure, for sure. We'll have to see if we can get the rest of the crew in here. Hey, we got Rocco in here, another Southern Ontario boy. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. For those of you that don't know Rocco over at Passion for Hunting and Fishing, please do go check out his channel. Rocco does some really cool live streams. He's all about the networking and the sharing of the love and the whole 9 yards. And he's a good guy to know on this YouTube thing. What goes around comes around, and he believes that strongly. And he's an outdoorsman. He likes to do his fishing and stuff, and he's got a lot of good fishing adventures. So definitely go check out his channel and do it right. Check it out. Watch one of his channels or one of his videos, and give him the old thumbs up and a nice comment there, and leave a real comment. That's always a good thing. Herbert T's Canoehound. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. Dan just posted the link to my Teesprings channel, so that's a cool thing. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. I was just saying, part of this live stream was supposed to be me talking about what I was going to pack for gear going on my canoe trip this weekend, and sad to say that I won't be going on the canoe trip this weekend because the plans kind of fell through. And I'm not too heartbroken. I'm disappointed, but I'm not too heartbroken about it, just because it is Father's Day this weekend. I am a father, and my dad is still around, as is my wife. So we're probably going to do something nice on the weekend to celebrate our fathers. And also, my dad's birthday is coming up this weekend, and I got to try something really cool. His birthday is actually next Tuesday, and that's the day I'll be going on my next live stream here. And I thought it would be really cool to give my dad a bit of the limelight. So for those of you that will be popping back in, hopefully next week, there you'll get to quite hopefully meet my dad. We'll see if he'd be interested. And if it weren't for my father, he kind of set my roots into the kind of things I like doing. You know, all the outdoorsy type of things. And yeah, we've got some stories to tell as far as fishing trips and canoe trips. Unfortunately, he's not able to do canoe trips with me anymore, just because he's got some bad breathing and stuff like that. And but I do try to get him out in the boat, and I do try to get him out boat camping at least once a year, so that it makes his day, and he just shines when he's out there. So it's going to be really cool that I could hopefully get my dad on here with me as a guest next week. And yeah, you guys want to ask him questions like, what was Canoehound like when he was a kid? Well, that'd be pretty cool too. So yeah, for sure. Ashley's in the house. How you doing, Ashley? Good to see you. Ashley, is your hubby got a channel too? Is he ever online with you or following this YouTube stuff too? Hey, Bucktails, how you doing? Sorry, I got the glasses on. Can't read the live stream here. Fortunately, I don't get to spend Father's Day with my kids. Hopefully, I'll get to actually talk to them. Well, hopefully you do, man. You know what? It's always a nice thing. I'm not one that's big for these type of holidays. You know, Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day, and the Mother's Day and the Father's Day and the Secretary's Day and all that stuff. But you know what? As long as I have a mom and dad and they're still around, I'm going to enjoy them and make them feel loved. They're getting up there in years, as you can see. I'm not a spring chicken myself anymore, but my mom and dad are up there. They're in their 70s, and I enjoy spending time with them when I get the opportunity, and just try to cherish every moment, because your mom and dad are obviously the ones who brought you into the world. So you got to show them that love, right, people? Yeah, we got Bucktails saying hi. We got Killdeer saying hi to Ashley. Bucktails, good. Ashley, Canoehound Adventures. He only watches videos. Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah. If he hasn't got a channel, well, he can watch through you, right? So that's cool. Good stuff. Jack Experience says, with all the rain and the mosquitoes and black flies are carrying people off, and they're not. You know what? That's the one thing I won't miss by not going up camping this weekend or canoeing is yeah, the black flies and the mosquitoes. I know in Ontario North. Well, you're Ontario North there, but you're way Ontario North. But yeah, the hatch is in full swing right now. All the black flies and the mosquitoes, as you say, are carrying people away. I've been watching a couple of videos of some YouTubers. One of them being Sean James there, My Self Reliance, and he just put out a video there a few days back on how to try to ward off mosquitoes, how to cope with them at this time of year. With mosquito clothing or bug clothes and with the hoods on and soaking your clothes in permethrin and the DEET sprays and all these different things. So even as far as standing in smoke while he was smoking his fish while he was doing work outside. So yeah, you know what, you got to do the things to try and keep them bugs away, and if that's what you got to do to enjoy the outdoors, well, you do it, right? But one good thing about black fly season means it's brook trout season, because they're usually up feeding on the hatch of the black flies. So yeah, good time right now to be out there and trying to snag yourself some of those brookies or speckled trout for sure. It's odd seeing you without a wrench, Ashley. Ashley doesn't have a wrench. Do we need to buy Ashley a blue tool? Yeah, that's funny. Poor Ashley does not have a blue tool. Let's see what we can do about that. Oh, hey. Oh, just okay. You know what? Just because you said that, Ashley. There you go. Only the best channels you can mod for this one too. You guys could be on the alert. You guys could do some troll sniping tonight if you like. Actually, everybody that's in here, you're all my regulars. You guys should all have the moderator wrenches. Keep track of things. Here, Dennis discovered he has a whole bucket full of blue wrenches. A whole bucket of them. If I'm missing anybody, let me know. If your knife is a Cateran handle, take it off your belt before you use mosquito spray. It'll turn to a puddle of goo. Get the mosquito spray. Is that right? I didn't know that. Does that stuff like react differently or something, John? There we go. Dan's shooting eyes and arrows at the trolls, so that's all cool stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you got it. Okay, there we go. There you go. Now you do. Now you do, Chris. Now you do. That's cool. So Hunchak says it's no joke. We have one of those zapper lights inside the house. They come in on us and the dogs. I know what you're talking about, man. Let me tell you, I get that here at my place once in a while. You get the mosquito that you open the front door or the back door, and some bugs will get in, and you're sitting there just watching television, or in my case, watching YouTube or whatever. And those bloody mosquitoes come in. You always get that one that you hear buzzing around your head, but you can't see the damn thing, and you start swatting and doing the dance that when you see somebody out from a distance doing it, you wonder what the hell they're doing, right? Yeah, everybody do the mosquito dance, right? Yeah. Ashley, shoot us a riddle for sure, man, or lady. Shoot us a riddle. Let's see if we can figure this out. I still think, Ashley, your channel should be just a channel. Do a riddle of the day. Riddle of the day. And the way to get people back to your site is you give them the riddle today, and tomorrow you give them the answer to that riddle with your new riddle. Right? So that's how you get your returning visitors. Creighton doesn't like the chemicals worth of crap. That's why I prefer wood-handled knives. John, when you say that, like, what about a micarta? Will that stuff harm, or not micarta? Yeah, micarta. Will that harm a micarta? Jefferson asked for a riddle 20 minutes ago. Thanks again, Dan, for posting that. That's awesome. Working in the garden, black fly flew into the back of my throat gag for 10 minutes. I hate it when that happens. All right, Bucktails. Yeah, man, when you get one of them bugs flies into your yap or something, you could be talking to somebody before you know it, they're whoever you're with is looking at you all funny because you're like, pah, pah, pah. Gildeer, let's fix that up. Where are you, Gildeer? We got a couple more of them wrenches clanking around in this bucket here. Would be awesome if they did that, yeah. I had a buddy that I was talking to yesterday. He said he had one of these oversized bug zappers. It was so big it actually catered to 3 yards. If he was having, or his neighbors were having a party, they'd come over and ask him if he could turn on the bug zapper for him. What's going on here, Bucktails? Didn't yours take? No, let's try that again. Okay, that's cool. Fishing with grizzly whiskers, bear eyes, and swords. A sponge. Oh, did I miss Ashley? Okay. Did everybody catch Ashley's riddle here? It says, "What gets wetter as it dries?" So what have we got for answers here? Any answers? Bucktails outdoors. You need to use a mask. Yeah, you just need a bug net over your head. One of those things, eh? What gets wetter as it dries? I got a couple good answers there. We got a sponge and we got a drying towel. Are any of them answered? Actually, Go Fish Online. Hello. Hey, Go Fish. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in tonight. Yeah, we got a late start tonight there. YouTube was pulling some shenanigans tonight or something, and just like Dan, I thought I broke YouTube there. I couldn't get my stream going for the first hour. Something was going really funky with that there. I did everything, and I mean everything within my powers, and I thought it was something I was doing, but of course it wasn't myself, and of course YouTube's not courteous enough to actually include on their stream, or like, in the background, the setup there to let people know that there's something going wrong with it. But yeah, I almost had my MacBook flying across the room, and I'm glad I didn't. The cooler head prevailed for sure. And then with the help of Dan from Herbert T there, he actually we figured a few things out there. So yeah, so Jim's saying a towel as well. What else we got here? Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, people. Be much appreciated if we could hit over 32 tonight. Hit my record. Scrapping Together. There's a new follower here. How you doing? How you doing? Scrapping Together is somebody who's just started following me. So if you guys don't mind, go on over, check out their site, and show some love. You know the whole routine. Rocco, you should be saying it for me. Show the love, show the love. I'm doing awesome today, Go Fish. I'm doing awesome. It's Tuesday. I launched my new Teespring site there. The link is in the description below. If you want to check out some Canoehound Adventures swag, you don't have to buy, but it'd be cool if you just went over and checked it out. I was also supposed to be in this video talking about the gear I was going to pack for a canoe trip that I was supposed to be going on this weekend, and it's been postponed due to a couple of different reasons. And I mentioned earlier, I'm not really too heartbroken over it, as much as I would really love to get back out in my canoe again. not too heartbroken over it, just because there's a lot going on with Father's Day and stuff this weekend, and things like that. So that's going to be the plan this weekend, is sticking around for Father's Day, I guess, and doing a few things. But I am going to go try and do an overnighter at my day camp, which I haven't been to in a couple of months. I want to go there. I haven't seen my day camp yet, with leaves on the trees. So I got to go and try and find it first off. And I got a few things I want to finish off. I got a bunch of rocks here now that I can actually put around the fire pit. Mentioned in one of my videos that it's, oddly enough, I'm in a large wooded lot, and I have been searching and searching and searching for rocks to put around my fire pit, including at the base of fallen trees and stuff like that, where they pull the whole root systems up. And there are no rocks there. There's no rocks whatsoever. So I actually have to bring my own rocks in. We just did a lot of gardening work here in the spring around the house, and took some old rocks out of the garden. Well, I guess all rocks are old, right? But it took some of the landscaping rocks out, and I'm going to take them down to the day camp. I got to finish off my table, and I'm either going to bring my hammock or my lean-to, and I'm going to spend a night out there and burn some of that firewood I got. Maybe cook myself a nice steak on some of that oak and hickory that I cut down, and make myself another YouTube video to share with you guys. That would be awesome. Hit that like. Okay, you know what? So I see answers are not coming in anymore. Did I miss the answer here while I was ranting on, Ashley? Answer is a towel. There you go. Yeah. So I think, who was the first one to get that? I think was it Jim? Jim's starting to get really good with your riddles, eh? He gets to hear enough of them there when he's at the flea market there, and you're always on his live streams, so that's cool. I miss Killdeer. You know what? I thought I hit Killdeer a couple times there for that there. Maybe I keep turning it on and off. Let's get back down here and find Killdeer. There he is. We grow rocks around here. Like I say, that's really odd that, where I go, there are no rocks. There are just no rocks there. It's a hardwood forest. I think in this entire forest, I think there's 3 deciduous trees, and they're both like just your common, like a common pine, right? Um, but there's no rocks. There's no rocks. And the other thing I'm worried about too is it's really boggy in the area that I have my camp. So the mosquitoes are going to be bad there. I know they are. So I know I'm going to be digging out some bug spray. The wife said we got about 30 cans of half-used bug spray that I'll be bringing with me. So passion for hunting and fishing says Canoehound Adventures, just give the blue wrenches to you. Trust had 252 channel blocked from friends that I give them wrenches. Be careful. Actually, you know what though, Rocco, is all these people that are in here are people that have been following me for quite a long time, and I trust them all. If I didn't, I have that very easy ability to just start. I could pull the moderation away from them as quickly as I give it to them. So that's cool. Yeah, Killdeer has been following me for quite a long time too. I'm doing good, thank you. Go fish. It's good to see you out and about tonight. That's for sure. Good to see everybody out and about tonight. Actually, we're doing quite well for visitors tonight. What do we got? 16 in the house right now. 16 likes. That's an average of 1 like per person. If you haven't already smashed that like button, please do hit it. I would greatly appreciate that. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, which I think everybody in here pretty much has, please do subscribe. But also, if you want to, if you could actually tweet this out or send this out to all your peeps out there that you know, it'd be great if we can get them all in here too. That'd be awesome. Yeah, John's been in the like I say, John, you're one of the newer fellas in the group chat there. I know I could trust you, Ashley. I know. And then of course there's Dan. Dan's Mr. Do Good All, right? Simple Man's Barbecue. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in and new to my channel. That's awesome. Welcome. We're a big group of people here that are very friendly and we all look after each other. We all look after each other. So I've actually been across to your site a few times. I don't know, maybe through Pusa or a couple of the others. So I'll definitely check out your channel. Just doing a quick check. Yes, I am. Oh, no, I'm not. Now I am. You know what? I'm a bit of a barbecue aficionado myself. I've got a nice Traeger wood pellet smoker that I absolutely love cooking on. Doing my briskets on there and pretty much anything else. You know, the racks of ribs, some nice smoked links, things of that sort. So I'll definitely check out some of your stuff there because I like the barbecue. Sitting at 697 subscribers from what I could see right now too, people. That'd be pretty awesome if I can actually get that up to my 700 tonight. I didn't even realize I was so close to that. That's crazy. It seemed like just 2 or 3 weeks ago there I was doing my drive for 555 giveaway that Tyler won. So speaking of which, is Tyler in the house? I haven't seen Tyler in here. Thanks again, Dan. Thanks, Ashley. Much appreciated. Yeah, everybody check out Simple Man's Barbecue there. I'm just looking at some stuff there. He's got some cool like recipe stuff on there. He's talking about brisket. I'm a huge fan of brisket, so I should actually maybe start including some of that onto my into my channel. Some more cooking stuff. I know I got a bit of I got a fish recipe one on there. A couple of my steak ones on there, but I should get into a little more of the smoker barbecue cooking on my Traeger on there. I can make all your mouths water. I think Tyler's on the couch, eh? Yeah, yeah. That's odd, because usually he's in here. Maybe it's all them beers he's been drinking. Maybe he's hungover or something. I love to grill also. My friend spent $30 on those steaks I shared. Nice, nice. The Great Beard is in the house. Hello, Great Beard. What's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. There we go. We're getting numbers up now, people. We're getting the numbers up. Jessica does some good ribs. Mm-hmm. How do you do your ribs? I do a method called the 3-2-1. You do 3 hours of smoking, 3 hours at a higher heat, and then 1 hour wrapped with whatever seasoning and sort of like apple juice just to get some moisture back into the meat. And the ribs fall right off the bones. It's one of my favorite ways to do it. Great Beard, passion for hunting and fishing. Hey, there you go. There's a couple people that are familiar with each other. That's awesome. There we go. Rocco's getting ready to share the love with Simple Man's Barbecue. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I'm going to get back to my little OBS here. I usually have my second camera going, but I had it unplugged and I plugged it back in. Now it's not taking. I don't understand why. I'm just gonna fool around with a couple of plugs here, see if I can get it to take now. But has everybody checked out my special edition shirt there on Teespring? I've got a special edition unisex t-shirt, which I think is really cool. And it's just something that, let's take a little peek at that. Transition into that. There we go. So there's the Canoehound Adventures special edition t-shirt. Features a different logo or a special edition logo. Basically, I've removed the circle, modified the base that I'm walking on, which would be, I guess, the earth, and got my slogan on there: "Keep the adventures alive" with the YouTube logo, and then of course the year on there to make it show as a special edition shirt. And This one here, it's a little more expensive because I have experience in doing silk screening and embroidery and stuff like that through my shop. And I know this brand of shirt, it's actually a Gildan t-shirt, and it's one of the higher end Gildan t-shirts. So that's why the price is why it's a little more pricey. It shows on there on at least on my site here, it's showing 31.85 Canadian. I know for any Americans it would be a little bit cheaper. The only weird thing about Teesprings, and this is kind of a kick in the pants for us Canadian people, is that we purchase this and we have to purchase, I believe, in American dollars or the equivalent of American dollars in Canadian dollars, and then we have to pay that shipping to get it across the border and stuff. But it's a little easier for the American folk out there because all these garments are actually produced in the U.S. It's a pretty neat program that they have, actually. It's something I've been looking into for my own print shop. Is a special printer. It's a special Epson printer that's a direct-to-garment printer. And what it does is if you buy one of these things, they offer you the incentive to become a supplier for Teespring. And it's not a high profit margin thing, but basically what it is if an order comes in from your zone, within your jurisdiction or your region that you would cover, and an order comes in from that area, the order goes directly to you. You print the garment and you ship it to the customer, and that's how Teesprings works. And they have obviously different format printers for different things because, like, there's a printing machine for a t-shirt, but you also need things to print on towels or mugs, and special printers to print onto cell phone cases and things like that, right? So it's a pretty neat program they got there. I kind of like the Teesprings platform. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. Oh, you know what? I think my mouse cable is coming plugged. Let's get that back in there. But I think I got my other camera going. Let's see here. Over there I can look up and see the actual. Yes, there we go. Hey, we got. Sorry, guys. So yeah, we got camera number 2 going here finally. Now I can look up, I can read the chat, and I can almost look like I'm looking at you guys, and it'll make it a lot easier for me to fool around here with this. Like I say, I had some real difficulty tonight with YouTube, and it's got me all disoriented and all out of sorts for sure. Hey, we got 618 Bushcraft in the house. We got Mason from McCartney Survival back in. We got Tanner from TC Bushcraft in the house. We got Jefferson Einstein still here. Ashley's still here. Dan from Herbert T Outdoors. John's still in the house. We got Hunt Shack Wilderness Experience in the house. Passion for Hunting. Rocco's still in the house. Simple Man's Barbecue still in the house. Who else wants their name mentioned here? We got Bucktails Outdoors still in the house. Any videos of you cold smoking? No, you know what? If you're talking about Simple Man's Barbecue, that's something I should maybe get into, is maybe starting to do some more of these, some more of my Traeger recipes and stuff like that. Made some nice beef jerky on there. That's all done cold smoking. I've done also cheddar cheese, white cheddar. Get white cheddar. You put that in a dish with like in a bowl of ice, so that it doesn't melt, and then you cold smoke that for about half an hour to 40 minutes. And basically, what happens is the water keeps the cheese harder. It stops it from melting, but it still allows the flavor of the smoke to get into the cheddar. And then once you're all done, you take that off. You re-refrigerate it, wrap it, re-refrigerate it, let it solidify. And I'll tell you, smoked cheddar is like, oh my God, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah. So I was going through my list there. We got the Great Beard is still in the house. Killdeer Survival, Jessica Smith, TC Bushcraft, Stubbs Bitchin' and Fishin', Passion for Hunting Fishing, Bucktails Outdoors. I can go through all your names like really fast because there's only 18 people in the house. That's all cool. Cheers again, people. So as mentioned earlier, next week I'm going to try and have a special guest, maybe even two. I'm going to try and get my dad, being Father's Day and being my dad's birthday next week. I'm going to try and get him on the live stream. I'd like to introduce the man who helped bring me into this world, obviously, and then I've been working, and Dan over at Herbert T Outdoors and myself, I'm trying to start setting up so I can start doing interviews with some YouTubers out there, one-on-ones, question and answers from people that are in the stream, and I'm going to be doing that using the Skype platform. I've got it all figured out. I've got it so it's actually working, and with that being said, I'm hoping that maybe next week or the week after, we can get in there and we could really test the waters. I believe I'm going to try and get Dan from Herbert T Outdoors, because he's a bit of a techie guy too, and he knows a lot about this stuff. So we're going to kind of tinker at it together, if that's okay with you, Dan, and we'll try and get things rocking with the interview. Tuesday nights live with Canoehound Adventures, right? So it'd be pretty cool. And my eventual goal is I've been in talks with two other bigger YouTubers that I'm hoping to. I don't want to throw them into the fire right away. One of them being Kevin Callan. I'd love to get him on here. He's a really cool dude, and I want to get him on and actually make it so that we can get to know the guy and you guys can get to know him. Who is it? Inspired John, who's got a YouTube channel. He's had Stephanie McGrath on his channel a bunch of times, and she's really cool. She gets right on there, and she's like, she holds nothing back. She's a very well-spoken and outspoken person, so that's pretty cool. She's not afraid to get her opinions across to anybody, that's for sure. But yeah, it'd be cool to get the same thing. We'll keep it all PG rated, but it'd be really cool to get everybody on board, and especially the people that are in on our community chat here. That's cool. Get everybody in, and gets everybody the opportunity to get to know each other a little better too. So, 618 Bushcraft, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see ya. What do we got here? Just left you a comment in your video. Cool. That's it, Rocco. That's the way to do it, people. If you're going to visit somebody and you're going to smash that subscribe button and turn it gray for them, make sure you watch a video, watch a good portion of it. Or even if you do smash the subscribe button and you don't want to watch right away, make sure you go back, watch a video, leave them a good comment, smash that thumbs up button there. And make it worthwhile. Make your subscription obviously stick. That's always the best part. We all know what it's like to get a bunch of people on that say, yeah, they're going to come on. They come on hoping that it's just a sub for sub, and then they disappear. Those aren't the people you want. It's just detrimental to your website or to your channel, anyways, right? I know myself here, I'm sitting at 697 subscribers from what I'm seeing on the computer. I don't know, it hasn't been updated, but let's see. I'm gonna hit the refresh button to see if it's gone up any, because I'm trying to get up. Oh, it's 698 right now, so I'm 2 away from the 700 mark, people. So that's trudging along pretty good. Like I said earlier, there I was at the 555 mark earlier, or I did that 555 giveaway, and that seemed like it was only 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, and my view time hours, those last 3 videos I put out. I don't know if anybody's seen my most recent video, the one. It's an instructional video on how to install vinyl graphics to either a canoe or a kayak, and the same thing can be, or same principles can be applied to installing decals or something like that to your vehicle. It's all the same. It's all the same. But that one there didn't do quite as well as my last 2 Algonquin videos. Obviously, that's the type of thing a lot of people want to see, are the adventures out there. So that's pretty could and I plan on bringing a lot more of that content to you guys, so that you can all enjoy that stuff, right? I could be your eyes and ears out there in nature. So that's always a fun thing for me to do. Yeah, John, 698 on my screen too. Well, on my wife's computer here, anyways. So 208. But like I say, to me, if I'm going to hit 700, I'd like the next two people also to be people that are going to stick around and enjoy my content. I'd rather have 1,000 subscribers that watch my stuff and enjoy it than 15,000 that just have the button turned gray. Right? It's so yeah. John's 25 away from 250. Let's see if we can help him out to try and achieve a goal. I know last few live streams, we've been fortunate enough to help a couple people reach a couple milestones. Jeff's reviews for you about 3 weeks ago, we pushed him over 1,000. And the cool thing about that was he said that before the live stream was over, he already got notification from YouTube that his site was up for review for monetization. So I guess it hits pretty quick, right? And then we also helped somebody else hit like 700, and we hit a 500, and we hit a 250 on another milestone. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see if we can get John up there. Bucktails. We're sure we're hooked up. I fixed that. There we go. That's good stuff. Go fish online. Not sure if the park reserve would like that. That's deep enough. But now, no ticks. Ooh, yeah, ticks. Just gotta tell you a story on that one. Our dog Molly from time to time will jump up into our bed. And one of the reasons why I don't like a dog laying in the bed with me is exactly that. What if the dog has fleas or picked up fleas or has ticks or, whatever. But the one night I was sleeping and it woke me up. I felt something crawling on my chest. I put my hand on my chest and it's like, what was that? It's like, I picked that and it was a tick walking on me. And Molly was in the bed. So it was obviously a tick that come off of Molly. And it was crawling. It was like crawling right up on my chest. And I felt it woke me up from a deep sleep. And of course, went to the bathroom, flushed it. But yeah, it's weird, eh? It's those damn things. They're everywhere. Well, Dan, it's not really a race, man. I'm not trying to catch you. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not sure. Where are you at? If you're in like the higher 700s, are you not? Probably be heavy in the woods. I guess I wouldn't want to donate my blood to them. No, nobody wants to donate blood to those damn things for sure. Passion for Hunting says, the Great Beard, I agree. You come, I will be too scared to go. Just me. Just maybe Jeff will go for you. John has hit you. I'll go back and watch some videos later. Good stuff, Stubbs bitching and fishing. I always trip over that one, man. I always trip over your name. Yeah, you know what, John, 225 may have been way beyond what you ever thought you could reach, but you know what? There's millions of people out there, and I say the same thing. I'm sitting at almost 700, and I remember back when I was like when I first started or restarted here on YouTube, and it's like all my friends and stuff, right? Friends and family. It's like, yeah, make sure you get on there and subscribe for me. Get on there and subscribe for me, right? Well, eventually you run out of people that you ask to subscribe that are family members, and they don't really watch, or not too many of them will follow you anyways, right? Unless they're really taking an interest. But it's when you start getting over, say, like that 50 or 75 or 100, and then all of a sudden the people that are starting to follow you for the most part are people that want to follow you, right? And they want to follow you because your content is good, or it's something that tweaks their interest. So those are the subscribers you want. You know what? I don't know how long you've been at it, but you know what? Keep at it, because I was at 225 a couple months ago, and it's just every day a couple here, a couple here, a couple there. And, it helps. It all helps for sure. Jefferson, a technique for applying decals look perfect to me, Dennis. Not even just on a boat, but for everything. So you should get a ton of views on that video in time. People search out how to do it. Yeah, you know what? That's why I thought I would post that one. I've got a video from back in 2013 when I first started YouTube, Jefferson, and it was on how to install skid plates on a canoe. And that video itself, you can see it on my library. There's well over, I think, 23,000 visitors or views now. Mind you, that's like in 6 years, but it still today continues to be one of my bigger hit videos for whatever reason. So, and it's been on for that long. I've been wanting to maybe change a few things to, like, the thumbnail and stuff like that, but I don't want to touch it because I don't want to break it. We'll leave it at that, right? But I will honestly say that my two videos from Algonquin have been by far my biggest videos. They have just crushed, and I mean crushed, every other video. I think the canoe, or the first episode, is it's probably my biggest viewed video of my modern era videos, right? Within a 3 week period. The second closest one was one I posted back in January. So yeah, those ones really took off for me, and they really helped my view time hours. They boosted me from like in the 1300s up to almost 1600 hours now. So that was really cool. Those videos did really good for me. Yeah, Jessica, I have to blame the dog for those ticks. I know darn well that's where it come from, but 618, just ordered this shirt, brother. I'll be sure to wear it. Are you serious, man? Oh, thank you so much. That is awesome. Which shirt did you order? Oh, I feel all giddy inside. Thanks, 618. Much appreciated, man. That's awesome. Awesome. Mason just said, you just got back from your expo. Hopefully you're able to get your brochure worked out today. Hopefully the advice I gave you might have worked a bit. Herbert T Outdoors, 817 subscribers. You're just trudging along, man. You'll probably beat me to the 1,000 mark. I think you're on this YouTube thing a lot more than I am, even. It was all the time I used to spend in the woods. I have only had 2 ticks in my life. And you divorced them both. Oh no, I take that back. No, you know what? I've never actually had a tick that has embedded itself into me. I've pulled many off me. Back when I used to mountain bike and do a lot of mountain bike racing, a lot of the trails that we used to ride would go through tall grassy fields, and every ride you were guaranteed to be pulling off a couple ticks, and you'd always feel them crawling up your leg, or you'd feel them crawling up your arm, or on the back of your neck or something. So yeah, so I've never actually had one embed itself into me. It kind of creeped me out if it would, so I can understand why people do get creeped out, but that's it. I'll go for Jess for sure. Go Fish Office, yeah. I am way behind on the chat here, people. Sorry, I apologize. I get chatting, or I get ranting on here. Okay, I'll bring there and his girlfriend, great beard. John, my content is unique, and since December, Stubbs bitching and fishing. It took me a while to go figure out you have to play the game. Speaking of the game, did anybody watch that Raptors game last night? I happened to catch a bit of it there, and well, I'm not a basketball fan, but I'm following it right now. I'm on the bandwagon because Canada, or let alone Toronto's never had an NBA championship, and that'd be pretty cool. But they should have had it last night, and they made a stupid play at the end there. Instead of getting fouled and going to the line for their 2 free throws, they tried to throw whatever. Jeff, I assume that would be very nice to you. Passion for hunting and fishing. There aren't a whole lot of ticks here either. Whereabouts are you again, Jefferson? I know you've told me before, but I thought ticks were almost all over North America. Great Beard, I was a bit disappointed I didn't win the 555 thing. I was going to put the stickers on my Honda Rancher. Dude, I'm sorry, but you know what? 1,000 subscribers are coming up there, and I might do another giveaway. I've actually got one thing that's already going to be coming to me for my next giveaway, and hopefully you'll get an opportunity at that one there. But what we got is I know the owners of a product called Kid Stove. It's a twig stove, and it's made in Ontario. And I've gotten to be pretty good friends with the owners, who are a really decent guy. Or he's a really decent guy. His name is Ingo. And he stopped by the store yesterday because we're doing some print work for him. And we're just chatting. He said, "Yeah, next time you do a giveaway," he says, "I'll talk to me. I'll get you something in there." And I told him, I said, "Well, I already have plans." He's got these kid stoves, the twig stoves, And you can see it in a couple of my last videos, including the Algonquin one. Um, they knocked down to nothing, but the one I got is it's a rolled steel, and I want to upgrade to the titanium one. And so what I'll do is I'll probably give the used one, and that may sound chintzy, but it's only used in the respect that it's a little blackened, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's an awesome, awesome stove, but just I'm in the process of getting rid of some of my heavier gear and gearing myself up with some lighter stuff. That includes titanium pot sets, cups, and just overall most of my gear. I'm trying to lose weight when I go on trips now. So, but great beard. I appreciate you getting in on that 555 giveaway. Fortunately, there could only be one winner. I went with a maroon, be a good color to wear outside of the woods. Once I get one, I'm definitely checking out the second episode to the Algonquin trip. Work got busy, and I'm way behind. 618, man. Thanks very much for picking up one of them shirts. That's awesome. I really appreciate that, man. That's so cool. Hopefully you wear it well. You know what? It'd be awesome. I've got my email in my about section. When you get that, man, put it on. Send me a picture. Give me a thumbs up there, and I'll be sure to get that featured in one of my videos somehow. That's awesome, man. That's great. No, we don't have mosquitoes and no ticks. Passion for hunting and fishing. I love basketball. Yeah, man, you got to be on the fever too, there, eh, Rocco? With all this stuff going on. Go Raptors, go! Catfish Terry is in the house. Hey, man, thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Good to see a new face in the house for sure. Be sure to smash that thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do, because with a name like Catfish Terry, I know the content I have will interest you, and I will definitely be checking you out as well. Snow Rocco. Yeah, we got snow up here. Too much of it. Jefferson, that's right, upstate New York. They're ticks, but I almost never see them unless it's a random one on a dog. Yeah. It's like the dog ticks aren't usually a nuisance. It's the deer ticks that cause all the Lyme disease and stuff like that. They're the ones that carry all the badness, right? So permethrin works great to repel ticks. That's what I want to do. You know what? The funny thing about permethrin, Dan, is you can't actually you can't get that in Canada. For some reason, it's banned here. But next time I head over to like Niagara Falls, New York, or Buffalo, I'm definitely, when we stop in at like a Walmart or a Tops or something, I'll hit the pharmaceutical department, and I'm definitely going to pick some of it up there, because for me to go to my day camp around here, I'm going to need something like that, because yeah, those little buggers really creep me out for sure. For sure. Bummer is ready to move there, Rocco. Come on up, Jessica. It's awesome. It's awesome. Canada's a beautiful country. The winters are getting crappy. I don't know if the winters are getting crappier or if I'm getting older and just they feel like they're getting crappier. 618 says, I've been battling ticks all spring. My wife made an essential oil mix. That didn't work well. I ordered the Sawyer brand mix that you spray on clothes, and it's good up to 6 washings. Thanks to something. You know what? I heard tea tree oil. I hear that on your dogs, tea tree oil is really good for their coat, but I also hear it will help deter. I don't know if it'll keep ticks off them completely, but I hear it'll deter ticks from jumping onto them. So, yeah. Killdeer is willing to give away some ticks with a gun to his head. Thank you, man. Hey, no problem. No problem. No, thank you, Killdeer. Grim, that's a 40% deep repel spray. Is Grim in the house? 618 is Doug around? I haven't. Did he pop in and I missed him somewhere? I haven't seen him. Yeah, Doug was on. Made it out to my live stream last week. There, that was pretty cool. I haven't seen Doug in a while. Haven't seen much of anything. I've been really tied up doing a lot of stuff here. I'm on YouTube a lot, but a lot of times I just have things playing in the background to try and get some of my buddies here some view time hours. So that's always a cool thing. There you go, Rocco. You're going to be live streaming later tonight. There, maybe once I'm all done here, let's say at around 10:30 ish. Maybe if you're willing to go on, maybe we can come on over and raid your stream, and we can continue the fun and the adventure. We're up to 20 thumbs up. If anybody hasn't smashed that thumbs up for me there, it'd be greatly appreciated. Like I say, I'm trying to, let's try and surpass that 32 mark. You guys want to see thumbs up, go over to Rocco. He's got that way of making thumbs magically appear. Yeah. Oh, really? That'll work. You know what? I never even thought of that 618. Yeah. Tea tree shampoo for when you get out of the bush. If you have ticks on you, that might scare them right off you, right? Passion for fishing and hunting. Are you thinking about going live too? There's a lot of live streams. It was really difficult for me to pull away from doing the Thursday night streams because the Thursday night streams, there are not a lot of people that stream that I follow anyways on Thursday nights, and I didn't want to be in conflict with anybody else. Like Cab 7 is on Tuesday nights here, and there's a couple of other guys that I like to follow, but one of the reasons why I moved to this new stream day of Tuesday, as you can see going across the screen there, I'm a CFL season ticket holder. I follow the Hamilton Tiger Cats, and their season, their first preseason game was last Thursday, which would have been in a conflict with my live stream. And their home opener is actually this Thursday night, playing Saskatchewan Roughriders. And that would have conflicted. So that would have been 2 weeks in a row I couldn't have had a live stream. So I just figured that my Tuesday nights were a little more open, and I thought I would just get on here and do some streaming on Tuesday nights. I've been wanting to get on and do the odd random stream here and there just because I'm trying to get my view time hours up for sure. So, but it doesn't happen much just because I enjoy going on other people's streams too. And to sit here and talk for 2 or 3 hours, I don't know how some people can do it for 3, 4, 5 hours, like for a live stream. Like I'm sitting here for an hour already and I'm dry and I'm trying to drink a beer, right? So. Hey, Rocco, you ever get a chance? I know you like the green bottle beers, but you got to try yourself some IPAs. This here's Muskoka Brewery's Detour. If you like IPAs or you like beer with real flavor, try some IPAs, man. They're awesome. You get them at the liquor store, and they got a whole wall full of flavorful IPA beers. So give them a try, man. Okay, yeah. Hunchak says like you can order it on eBay as a pet product. I assume you're talking about the permethrin. Hey, thanks 618. Thumbs up. We're at 22 here. Go fish online. The cold here is sometimes unbearable. Just can't anymore. Give it a few minutes to set up. Yeah, for sure, man. Like once you get going there, Rocco, and I'm ready to pack it in, we'll try and set it all up, and we'll get we'll grab the link for your live stream. We'll come on over and we'll raid your panties. How's that? Great beer and go Winnipeg Blue Bombers. You're a Winnipeg fan, are you? You know what? There's not a bad CFL fan out there except for those idiots that don't like anybody, right? I'm fortunate here that I kind of live. I live in Niagara, and actually I live quite close to Rocco there from Passion for Hunting and Fishing. He's up in the Hamilton area. I won't say exactly where he's from, but we're actually probably like not even 40 minutes apart type of thing. We'll have to get together one day and tip a couple beers and throw a few casts for sure. But he's closer to my hometown Hamilton Tiger Cats than I am. So, and yeah, it's funny too with their season opener being on Thursday and the trip I was supposed to do to Algonquin this weekend. I was going to go to the game, and bring all my gear with me, including the canoe on the roof of the truck. And right after the game, I was going to head north, and then my family were going to just drive home in their own vehicle. And but that all fell through, so now I don't have to go tailgating with a canoe on my roof and risk having the thing stolen. It is Hamilton. You caught that one, eh, Great Beard? The only panties Rocco's going to raid is my sister. That's good. Yeah, I was wondering if I was going to get away with saying that one. 618, I got sucked in again. LOL, gotta go, Dennis. Look forward to rocking the shirt. Hey, man, once again, 618, thanks for popping into the chat, mostly for showing some support. But buying a shirt, that's awesome. I think next to me, you're probably the first one to pick up a piece of Canoehound swag, so that's awesome. Hopefully you wear it proud. And like I say, man, I'd really love to see a picture of you rocking that shirt. That's cool. You know what you said? Did you get the limited edition one before you go? Because maybe I'll pull that up on the screen here. Yeah, we got Katie Church in the house. How you doing? Hey, there's a new face. Good to see you. Good to see you. We're about just over about an hour and 10 minutes into this chat here. We're gonna go till about 10:30 tonight there, and just sharing some fun stories and everybody getting to know each other and sharing some love and picking up maybe some new subscribers and things like that. So let's see here. I believe 618 picked up. Let's see here. Transition. And there we go. So this is the limited edition T-shirt. It's available in 6 colors. And it's not an infomercial. I'm just so happy I got this thing going here. But so he either picked up that one there. What did he say here? Sucked in again. Got to go down. Looking forward to rocking the shirt. I think he said he got the burgundy one, right? Damn, I forgot to go. But regardless, so he either got that one there or that one there. Personally, this is the one I got myself that I got coming as a sample. I don't know if you guys could tell by my canoe and stuff like that. I like blue. I really like blue. And it's funny that right now I'm driving a burgundy pickup truck. But my last 2 Ford pickups were that flame blue. If I still had that, man, that canoe would blend right in with the truck for sure. So, but yeah, like I say, we've got some really cool colors, and these are the limited edition ones. And I think they're a good looking shirt. But then again, I am biased, right? So that's just the way it goes. Yeah. So what do we got here? Hey, David's in the house. How you doing? You're finally home. No, you know what, Dave? I got on like an hour late tonight. YouTube was doing some kind of funky crap tonight. I spent from 6:30 until about 8:15 trying to get the live stream going. And it was a nightmare. There was just something really funky going on with YouTube that I guess Dan and I kind of determined that there was something going on that nobody was able to live stream. And then all of a sudden everybody's live stream started coming on. So yeah, things were, there's a real shit show for sure with this stuff. Rocking a nice Muskoka Detour beer tonight, Dave. So hopefully you can grab yourself one of your Budweisers there or something and join in the conversation. Check out my Teespring site there, Dave, too, when you get a chance there for some really cool Canoehound swag. Thanks, Go Fish. Appreciate that. Yeah, I had fun setting that up. It's a little bit of a learning curve, that Teespring site. So, but it took me a few tries, but I finally got it. Okay, I'm just seeing something. Katie Church says, Herbert T, I'm good at work. It's 9 a.m. here in Cambodia. Wow, somebody in from Cambodia. That's crazy. Thanks for all the way from Cambodia. Thanks for getting in on the stream there, Katie. That's awesome. Yeah, 618. I'm not much of a Cowboys fan either. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and unfortunately, I got a feeling we're going to be the Cleveland Browns of the league this year after losing Antonio Brown and a few of the others there, and having a dinosaur for a quarterback now. Glenn and Maureen, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping out tonight. That's awesome. Good to see you. Those cheeseburgers look mighty yummy there on your video. For those of you that don't know Glenn and Maureen there from Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen, please do check out their channel. They have a couple of live streams a week, and Glenn's also got a separate one called Chill with Glenn. And yeah, both of his live streams are really good. They have all kinds of neat, fun games that they do and stuff to keep things interesting, and keeps people like Jessica Smith and of course myself and Jefferson. We're regulars on their live streams, so it's always a lot of fun. Go check them out. Smash their subscribe button for sure. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, if you're just coming in. Avid outdoorsy guy, hey, how you doing, brother? Good to see ya. Got some disappointing news for you, man. I was supposed to go out to Algonquin Park again this weekend, and it kind of got canceled. I was looking so forward to getting that canoe back out there on the water, but one of the two guys I was going with there, one of the guys had something come up, and it kind of squashed the plans, and things were getting really tight on time, anyways. So, but you like hitting that Algonquin Park. Maybe you and I should get up there one day and put those blue canoes to a testing. Oh, Jessica just posted passion for hunting and fishing there. I guess that's his live stream. Don't duck out yet. Canoehound's not ready to crush it yet. We still got another 20 minutes, I figure, and then we'll go over and raid Rocco. You guys are better off without Antonio Brown and Bell. Yeah, selfish drama queens like them suck the life out of the locker room. Yeah, but you know what? When you got one of the best receivers in the league and he kind of pulls that kind of crap, that's kind of a kick in the shorts. But you know what? For whatever reason, he did it. We got a lot of young talent coming up there as far as all that stuff. I just wish they'd invest in another quarterback to fill in the shoes for Roethlisberger for sure. I would say he's had his years. He's got his couple Super Bowls and stuff, but it's time, I think, to turn the football over into a new hand. Like guys like Jesse James and those guys, Juju Schuster, let them take over. Herbert T. Yep. Yeah. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Great Beard. It's awesome. Cabin Life with Glenn and Marie. Hey, Dennis. Yeah, the cheeseburgers were woohoo. And the drink afterward helped you even go along too, for sure. Yeah. Nothing like cooking right over the open fire, man. I love that. The flavor that you get from real wood burning. That's awesome. We're just saying, Glenn and Marie, that I was supposed to go up to Algonquin there. I was just mentioning that, and yeah, it kind of got canceled there. We were supposed to be going to some little lake that my buddy knows about, and it's supposedly starts out with like almost a 4-kilometer portage, like right off the hop from a parking lot. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. So, Twin City Outdoors is in the house. How you doing? What's up, outdoorsy people? Ironically, we're on devices. Yeah, for sure. What's going on tonight? Hopefully things are well with you. Now that Glen and Marine would be cool. That there would be really, really cool. I keep saying, I'd love to come up because I'm always up your neck of the woods. I come up there like, in the wintertime for ice fishing. I come up there a couple times a year, like 2-3 times in the summer for boat camping, for canoeing, yada, yada, yada. And I'd really, really, really like to pop in and meet you guys. Be cool if we met somewhere at a Tim Hortons or something, just for the trust factor and stuff like that. But a meet and greet would be really cool. I'd like to get something like that going down here in Niagara, actually. I know you. I'm pretty sure you guys know Inspired John and um, oh, what's her name? Kay from the hiking channel. But anyways, they're doing a big meet thing down here in Niagara, and it's on September the weekend of September the 21st, and I was all jacked because I was going to get to meet some of these people that I follow on YouTube, and then it dawned on me, September 21st, that's the day my daughter's getting married, so I don't think I'll be able to make it to their big event, nor the day before, because we got rehearsal parties and all that stuff, right? So yeah, unfortunately, I'm going to miss most of it, but I'm going to try and pop in, at least have a beer with a few of them, just to meet a few of them. So that'd be cool. Yeah, Yankee Outdoors is going to be there, and yeah. See, you're sucking me back in again, and I don't mind. Here's at you, 618. That's it. You don't have to leave. Never mind that work thing. Who cares? Yeah, you know what? That would be something cool too, because I know Glenn and Maureen like to get out in their canoe from time to time. That'd be cool too, even if I come up. It's you're not that far away that, and I proved by going to pick up my canoe over at Swift Canoes. But to do an overnighter, right, is pretty cool. Come all the way up there, and come up, do a paddle, maybe have a nice little campfire, barbecue, sleep the night, and then head back home the next day. That'd be cool too. And I could even bring Mrs. Canoehound. She'd probably like that too, and Molly. Hopefully, Jake and Molly would get along good. Cabin Lake, we're going to have 4 kilometer portage equals make for a quiet lake. Yeah, that's for sure. Right? According to my buddy Bill, he says it's a quiet lake. There's only 4 campsites on the entire lake, and he says the speckled trout and brook trout are minimum like this. So, and I'm all for that, but I don't know if I'm all for a 4 kilometer portage. I'd rather paddle in than have to walk it. Yeah, Jefferson, Happy Trails hiking. Yeah, that's Kay. Yeah, Kay. There's Kay, and there's like Inspired John is who I've been talking to. The two main ones I've been talking to about that collab or that what do they call it? Collaboration Niagara Falls or something like that. But yeah, it's just a big meet and greet of people that all follow each other. I think I think I heard somebody say even Gil Skills might even be going to that. So I'm doing well. Posted a video today. I want a giveaway on Bravo Basson's channel. Hey, cool, man. What'd you win? Tell us about it. Tell us about it. Avid outdoorsy guy. Now this is a fella. He's from, I believe, the Michigan area, and he has the exact same Swift canoe that I have. Same color, whole 9 yards. Um, and I know I watched a bunch of his videos. He's got a few good Algonquin trips there. And where are you going there? Where's your 7 day solo trip? Where are you heading back up to Algonquin Park again? Apple Jacks. Did I miss something there, Jessica? Apple Jacks used to be one of my favorite cereals when I was a kid. Yeah, 7 day solo trip. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. But you know what? I'm happy to get away on like a 3 or 4 day jaunt. It's hard for me to get away for a week because our summers between like myself and the wife and the family and the fact that we own a business, uh, it gets pretty difficult to keep pulling away for weeks. I have employees that work for me and stuff like that, but you can't always just rely on them to hold the reins, right? Because as they say, when the cat's away, the mice will play, and yeah, it happens. Okay, now I'm totally jealous. Oh, avid outdoorsy guy is doing a woodland caribou fly-in trip for 7 days solo. That you know what they say woodland caribou only sees about 2,000 people or 2,000 paddlers in the season, and you're going to be one of them this year. That is freaking incredible. I am so I would love that. That's a trip that that would certainly be on my bucket list for sure. Oh, Glenn's drink from the video. Okay, yeah, ding. If I had a flashlight, I'd put a light bulb over my head. There we go. Sorry, I totally missed that one, Jessica. So Twin Cities Outdoors, I won a 6 cents crankbait and 2 bags of soft plastics. Going to spread the love by doing a giveaway soon. Cool, man. I'm gonna check right now to see if I just want to make sure I'm following you. Because if not, and this isn't for the giveaway, but if you have outdoors in your name, it has to be you have to be a good channel, right? For sure. So I'm just okay. There we go. So let's do a little pull up here on screen. And yeah, this is the website for Twin City Outdoors. And let's see here. Sitting at 172 subscribers, and he's got a really nice largemouth bass there as his header. That's pretty cool. And you're probably right up Dan's in Dan's wheelhouse there from Herbert T. He's a kayak fisherman as well, and so it'd be good to see you two get hooked up there for a little sub on sub action. Almost sounds like a porn thing, right? Sub on sub action, but that's cool. So let's just say that Twin City Outdoors just climbed up from 172 to 173, and I will be sure to check out some of your videos within the coming days. So go on over, people, check him out. That would be awesome. He's obviously a newer YouTuber, and he's starting to grow here too. So. Catfish Terry, thank you again. Are you heading out there, Catfish? If you are, thanks for popping in, but you don't have to leave so early on our account. So, Glenna Marine are saying you might like Little Eagle Lake. Small lake, just a few sites, but gotta book a year in advance. Not too long of a portage. Nice lake, access from Magnetawan Lake, access number 3. Really, eh? And it fills up, does it? See, that's the one problem I always find about Algonquin is I don't like being bound by having to tell them exactly where I'm camping, on what lake, on what day, and stuff like that. I always find there's so many missed opportunities with that. You know, you can be paddling in, you come across a spot that's like, because you've never been there, it's like an absolute gorgeous spot, and you go, I want to spend a night here. And either there's somebody already camped there, or you can't because you haven't registered for that lake. That's the one thing that irks me about provincial park camping. There we go. Yeah, Herbert T Outdoors. Dan there. He's a kayak fisherman as well. Dan, I was watching one of your videos the other day, and this guy, everybody, Dan is a really crafty guy. Okay, I'm in the process. I got to make up a little muff for my camera so I get rid of the wind noise. He's got a video on how to make your own. He ravaged a stuffed animal to make his, right, with some two-sided tape. But I also noticed in one of your videos that you got a tray on the side of your kayak, and you have, I think it looks like you got your fish finder on there, or your depth finder mounted on there. And I noticed that thing is made out of like a cutting board, a plastic cutting board screwed into the kayak. Great idea, man. You think outside the box, and that's always a good thing. You know, you don't have to go buy the expensive tools or toys. You can improvise, and that's a cool thing. So Dan's got a lot of these improvisational videos. Is that a word? Improvisational? That you can actually check out. So that's cool. Hey, Twin Cities Outdoors, the 6 cents aims are sweet looking. Yeah, for sure. Bucktail Outdoors, baits, Catfish Terry, thanks everyone again. Yeah. Got that. Your streaming settings must be well set. No buffering here. Oh, awesome. That's good. You know what? I always play with that when I'm setting up my OBS, and I find my bit rate always runs good at about 1050. I always, when I come in, I could be at 1050 and my settings in OBS will tell me my bit rate's too high, right? I have to lower it. So I go up, I'll bump it up to 2500, come back in, it'll say it's still too high, then I'll bump it back down to 1050 and it says it's perfect. So I don't know. That's a good thing. I do notice though when I pull up a website, sometimes I get flickering on there. I don't know what causes that. I got to figure out what does that so I can cut that out. Twin Cities, thanks so much for the support. Hey, that's what we're all about, Twin Cities. We, you know what? Most of the people in this chat are people that are in here all the time, and there are a bunch of us that follow each other quite quite loyally. And you know what? You get in with the group, and you're bound to have a bunch of supporters that are going to watch your content, enjoy your content, comment on your content, thumbs up your content. And not because we're trying to do anything to the system, it's because we all enjoy each other's content. So that's the main thing, right? So if you want, you're more than welcome to join in our group here, or our chats and our live streams at any time. Say, Chase is in the house. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Better late than never, eh? Beach Bluff Outdoors is still here. We got Jessica, Cabin Life. We got Herbert T Outdoors, Chasing Guns. Still got 16 watching tonight. We're up to 27 likes. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up, people, please do. We got Jefferson Einstein still in the house. Catfish Terry. Twin City Outdoors. Avid Outdoorsy Guy. Bucktail Outdoors. All good people. If I haven't mentioned your name, it's because your name's not in the chat here. Get something chatted in there and I'll throw your name up. Throw it up on the list. Jefferson and Jessica, howdy. Hey, we lost TC, eh? What happened to TC tonight? We like to paddle lakes on our own time. If we see a spot we like, it's nice to be able to just pull up and set up a camp without asking someone or reserving a spot. Crownland camping is the best. I agree with you 1000%. That's my thing, Glenn. When we do our August trip, me and my good buddy Jay, who've been canoeing together now for probably the better part of 25 to 30 years, we always plan a trip that's a far north trip. It's got to be north of North Bay or north of Sudbury. That's our thing, right? And we get up there and we plan trips that are on Crown land. Sometimes we try and go off the beaten path. We don't want to do trips that are trips that are written by Kevin Callan or Hap Wilson. Like, we'll do their trips, but we like to try and find stuff that were like, say, regional canoe routes, and there's many of them up there. One that we just did was like a Gogama route that was last year. It was called the 4M Circle route, and it was a fantastic route. Mind you, it was really, really, really rugged and a tough trip because it's no longer maintained. So those are the trips I like, because you got to look for the portage, you got to find a grown over campsite, you're going to be on lakes where you're not seeing anybody because there's not even logging roads going in there. So that's cool. Tightline Nation, hey, what's up? Thank you for popping in tonight. Canoehound is doing okay tonight, as are most of the people in the house here. So thanks for popping in. Good to see you. You're a new face in the house, and it's always welcoming to see new people in. Be sure to smash that thumbs up if you don't mind. I'm trying to break my record of 32 thumbs up, and for this rookie, that would be pretty darn good. Oh, look, I lost a subscriber. I had 698 before. Somebody took one away from me. Oh, well. I'll probably hit my 700 by the end of the week, hopefully. BWCA is great. God's country. Yes. I'm sorry, what is BWCA? Twin Cities. I'm assuming Twin Cities. You must be like the Minneapolis, Minnesota area. Is that where you're from? So you're fairly north compared to where I am. I'm a Niagara. I'm Southern Ontario boy. Rocco's doing a stream, and we're trying to get you over 700. That's cool. You know what? If I oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, you know what? It's 10:30. I said I wanted to stay on till about 10:30 ish. So you know what? It's been a good night considering all the BS I had to go through at the beginning there, just trying to get this live stream going. What we're gonna do is I don't mind if everybody wants to maybe head on over and check out Rocco. Rocco is a really cool dude. He's over there a passion for hunting and fishing. If Dan, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but if is there a chance that you could put his his live stream up there once again? I think you had it up there already earlier. That would be awesome. I've been following you for a couple of weeks now. Yeah, okay. So you're from Minneapolis area. Okay, Boundary Water Canoe area. You Twin Cities. Are you familiar with a guy? Another YouTuber. He's a big hammock aficionado. His name he goes by Shug on YouTube, and he's from around your area. I know he's like Minnesota, Minneapolis, somewhere around there. And he's a guy I follow. He's a really cool guy. I enjoy watching his stuff. That's really cool. Okay, so okay, the American Quetico. Okay, that's a beautiful area. There's another area I wouldn't mind going to, and the only thing that stops me from going up there, like to Woodland Caribou, where avid outdoorsy guys going on a 7 day solo trip, and it's just really hard for me to get away because, like, let's face it, for me to get up to the Quetico area where that park is, I'm looking at 20. I'm looking at a full day drive there and a full day drive back, and I'm talking like 24 to 26 hour drive, right? And then your canoe time. If you're going to drive that far, you're going to want to do a 10 day trip, not just a 5 or 6 day trip. So that you're looking at taking 2 weeks on doing something like that, and it's so hard for me as a business owner to break away for that period of time. If I'm going to do something like that, it's going to be to spend with my wife, and it's going to be like down in Dominican or over in Fiji or something like that, right? So that's the only reason why it hasn't happened to this point. Maybe one day when I retire and hopefully my health is still good enough, I would most certainly be on top of that and go check that out. So, but yeah, man, I seen videos up there, and it's truly, the whole Quetico Park, Canadian American side, it doesn't matter. It's like been touched by the finger of God, right? It's a beautiful area. There we go. Jessica just posted the live stream feed for Rocco. Uh, what do we say, guys? We're gonna maybe pop on over there and show Rocco a bit of love. Just tell him this is a Canoehound stream or a Canoehound raid, and he'll know where it's coming from. And yeah, we'll pop on over there. I'm just gonna read Cabin Life. Yeah, the less popular but ancient native and trapper canoe routes are an amazing way to have an adventure walking old historic trails that no one uses anymore, off the beaten path. And I could add to that there. The trip that we did 2 years ago, we happened to come across an old logging camp that had grave sites on it, and it really it was really kind of eerie because the campsite was next to where the graves were, and you could see the graves were still clearly marked, and they were like sunken in areas. Kind of creepy in a sense, but just give you that air, like that feeling of like the old logging days and what they had to go through and stuff like that. That they died out there working and they just buried them right there. It's not like they brought them back and took them back to their families or anything like that. So it's kind of cool stuff. But you know what? You wouldn't see these places unless you actually had the paddle, right? You get paddling in there and you get to enjoy it. So yeah. Gotta get there sometime for sure, says Bucktails. I agree. Taking a week off next week, gonna go trout fishing and cook up the mean steak. Yeah, man. You know what, Chase? If you could get yourself some hardwood, get some really hot coals going, let the wood break down the hot coals, and don't even use a grill. Just take that nice thick steak and put it right on the hot coals. let it go for however you like to cook your steak. Get that flipped on there. You are going to have the best steak of your life, especially if you get some good oak, maple, maybe some hickory or something like that. You'll be laughing, dude. Bucktails, ciao. Thanks for coming out, Bucktails. Much appreciated. Once again, guys and gals, okay, let's call it quits. Let's go on over, say hi to Rocco. I'm up to 28 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed it before you leave, please do. And Passion for Hunting is helping you out, Dennis. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to go over right now. Everybody, thanks for joining the stream tonight. I love you all. And remember, this is Dennis from Canoehound Adventures saying, keep the adventures alive. Have a good one, everybody.